Tonight, we're keeping it energetic, natural, and real. So good night, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your time. I believe, once again, if you continue to come to this webinar, I will continue to help you change your life. So we can start off on a light note once again. I'm going to showcase, talk about a little bit about me and what I was able to do over the last 2 years, and then we can get into you, the people that are behind the camera, right? Because tonight is really about you and the changes that you want to make in your life. And it's not about me, it's really about you. Because my goal and my purpose is to help you elevate your life and change your life and pass on my experiences and my failures, and hopefully you don't make the same mistakes and you can get to where you need to get to faster and better than I did. That is my job and that is my purpose. So let me start off once again with just introducing myself. My name is Kester Thompson. I'm not too good about talking about myself, but I am a happy person and I love to serve. And each and every week, once again, as I mentioned, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to serve you. I'm going to give you a lot of information. Tonight is one of the most important calls that in everything that going to happen in the future, tonight is the best call. And why tonight going to be the best call is because tonight's topic is about mindset. Our mindset is the #1 thing that can get you from where you are to where you need to go. Mindset. That is the #1 thing. So tonight's call is a lot of people in the next year from now are going to wish that it was on this call. Because mindset, as I mentioned before, is the #1 thing that can get you from where you are to where you need to go, where you want to go, your happy place. Whether it be laying up on the beach, shopping, spending time with your family, being financially free, whatever your goal is, tonight is your night. All right, so let me give you guys a quick rundown about me and what I've done over the past year or two. Can we go to the first slide, please? All right, so this webinar is really for personal, of course, and business success. Everything for me begins personal and then it goes to business, right? So let's kick it off. Let's go to the next slide. One second, you guys. All right, so a little bit about me again. This would be me a few years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, probably during COVID, from the mask. Working at FedEx Express, I worked at FedEx for 15 years. So shout out to FedEx for holding me down for 15 years and helping me pay my bills. Can't say anything bad. All right. I work very hard, many hours, many overtime, 12 hours a day on a regular and Saturdays and Sundays if I could, right? So I couldn't work FedEx on Sundays. So I ended up doing Uber on Sundays. So that was 7 days a week on a regular. That was normal. That is normal. I'm sorry for the people that can't understand me when I use my accents. I'm going to be switching back and forth, right? Because we have people from all over the world. But yes, working 7 days a week. Yeah, working real hard. Like that's normal. That's how life is supposed to be. I know that's not how life is supposed to be. You know that too. Everybody on this call know that's not how life is supposed to be. Even 40 hours to me. That's not what, unless you're doing something that you're passionate about, which me, thankfully, give thanks to God, give thanks to the Creator that I am doing exactly what I want to do and walking in my purpose. So even if I do 1,000 hours, it feels like nothing to me. So whatever once again, your passion is, whatever is your happy place, whatever you're trying to do, right? You need a mindset. Is this making sense so far to anybody? I hope it's making sense to someone by now, right? Let's go to the next slide. 15 years of my life. So here we go. I finally invested in myself, did a couple of courses after thinking like, this can't be life. This cannot be life. I need to figure out something else that makes sense in life. So I invested in some courses. I paid a lot of money, thousands and thousands. I've traveled hundreds of miles, driven hundreds of miles to go to different courses and mentorships. I invested into myself. And that's the best thing anybody can do. If you're trying to get from point A to point Z, or wherever you're trying to go, invest in yourself. That's the first thing. And that's mindset. All right? I was able to buy this, luckily cash, remodel it with some friends, as you can see right there, some good people. And this is going to be an income that's going to be coming in for me every month for as long as I want to. A step in the right direction. Instead of I trade my time for money, done. No more. My time is going to be for me and what I love to do and what I'm passionate about. I'd rather have some things working for me instead of I'm working to get it. Let that thing work for me. Right? Invest in yourself. Figure out something. Whatever your passion is, you can make some money with it. All right? We'll get to that in a second. All right, continue. Next slide. I don't really care about the fancy stuff, but I'm just telling you, get to where you need to get to is mindset. I was also able to purchase this car. I'm not really a fancy person, but this would be an asset also, because this at least I can rent it out, make some money, drive it for free because it's supposed to pay my car note, right? It's supposed to pay for itself. It's supposed to make money when it gets rented, right? And then it's supposed to, the main thing, what it's supposed to do is put me around the right environment and the right people. Sorry. That's what that does. It's not, a car is a car to me. It does the same thing as like a watch. It's all the same thing. But this investment would put me in the right environment, and it's done that for me. That's the number one thing. Forget the money. Money is irrelevant. You have the mindset and you put yourself in the right environment around the right people, you can't lose. You cannot lose. There's no way. It's impossible. I'm not guessing it. I'm telling you. Because I've done it. I've seen other people done it. It don't mean that it comes easy. I'm just telling you, you could do it. Next slide, please. So pause it for a second. Thank you. So this would be a prime example of love. This is a whole different story, but I'll keep on track before I fall off. This is what 8 months ago looked like. Of a business that my brother, you understand, started 8 months ago. Not a full 8 months because we didn't put in all the work. We fell off, but we came back. 8 months ago. Look, play it, please. That's the before You're gonna see, and then you'll see the after in 8 months. This is where we started our work on a daily basis, every day, in the mud. Right? This is normal though for us. And this is 8 months after. Now remember, this is not a flex. We don't flex. This is purely mindset that I'm trying to show you. Purely mindset. This is 8 months after. Not a full 8 months because we fell off. All right? Humbly, very, very humbly, give thanks to the Creator. The Creator is the greatest on a daily basis, on a second basis, on every time I take a breath basis. The Creator is great. And that's something I could do publicly and privately with no fear. All right? Before and after 8 months. All right? Next slide, please. This is a couple of our products that we have. If you need some camera system set up, please call us. Of course, it's a good time for us to get our business out there. At the same time, invite a friend, tell a friend that we do cameras, right? We have doorbells also. Yes, all of the good things you need for security. All right, we'll get into more details about all this at a different time, but of course, shout out to Prime Tech. We hope, now hope we are going to be one of the biggest, fastest growing, biggest business in Guyana by the end of the year. Next slide, please. Now the good part. Y'all ready for the good part? If y'all ready for the good part, please text, type something. Let me, can I find the chat thing? Maybe I can't find it. Me ain't too good with this computer thing, yeah? But you ain't gotta be too good at nothing, really. You just gotta be passionate about something. And then you're gonna do what you gotta do. All right, I can't see the chat right now, but carry on. So mindset. The single most important thing that you need, other than, of course, the obvious. Mindset, your mind, your mental. What makes your heart beat on a daily basis? What or who is your why? And I used to hear people say that all the time, and I never understand it until I stopped my 9 to 5. When my life started going up and down. Never understood it. Until I went through all my struggles and failures. Never understood it. And I know somebody else had to went through some struggles and failures, and you feel like, this ain't it. This is not it. But mindset. Because if you can put yourself in the mindset of, I can't live this life. This is not the life that this can't be it. This cannot be it. If that's your mindset and you feel like your life is missing something, you're passionate about something else, there's something else that brings you joy and happiness that makes you want to fight on a daily basis and get up feeling happy and strong and passionate on a daily basis, that mindset is your number one thing that you got to change. If you don't change your mindset, you ain't going nowhere. That mindset gonna give you the discipline, the drive, and that you need on a daily basis. Whatever your why is, you need that mindset. You need that mindset. All right, next slide, please. Conquering your fears. Yes. Conquering your fears. This 6 months from now, 3 months from now, 4 months like before, like in the past, sorry. You could have never told me that I would have been host a webinar. This is one of my fears because I'm a very extremely private person. But because my passion and my purpose and my relationship with the Creator is so strong that it's not even about me no more. I have many whys. That is one of my main why, my number one why. That's my number one why. I'm not saying when you leave your job, everything gonna be nice and you're gonna drive the nice car and get the nice house. That is mindset. That's work. That's work. But when you got a passion and a purpose, and you got a why, it's not about you no more. Everybody on here loves somebody that deep or something. You can't tell me you don't love nothing or you don't feel passionate about something that deep. No way. Especially knowing me or being around me or interacting with me. I know you got that feeling. You got to conquer your fear. Whatever your fears are, you better get over it. You better get the mindset to get over it. Because if you don't, you're not going nowhere. You better get in the mindset of getting over it. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. Me being fearful of coming on here and speaking about my life and my experiences and my failures and my wins and my relationship with the Creator, this brand, my brother, that's easy for me now. This used to be one of my fears. No more. No more. Humbly, of course. When you see me on here, I might be a little different, but when you see me in person, you know, I'm chilled. Next slide, please. Now, of course, you know, your failures are your successes. We say it, we think it, but we don't actually like past belief. No, like that's really what it is. Everything that you've been through, you know, in some way, shape, or form, has made you a better person. I know that for a fact. At least I know at least one person on this call for sure. That's the case. Your failures are really your success. That's how you learn. If you don't learn, you're not growing, you're not elevating. You need to make some failures. So your failures are your successes. When you fail, you seek, this is what happened. This is what I can avoid next time. Don't do this another time. This doesn't feel good. This is a bad feeling. This makes me feel a certain type of way. You don't like that feeling, that's trauma. So you correct those mistakes. That's your wins. That's what that is. Reason it out to yourself. That's all it is. You don't like that feeling, you're gonna stop doing it. You'll stop. And that's gonna be a success. So don't make the same mistakes over and over. It's human, yes, but at some point in time, for you to get from feeling bad to feeling good, you have to make the change. And that is going to be your success. And then you'll feel good. You'll feel like you won something. Your energy is going to feel good. Your emotions are going to feel good. You'll feel good mentally. That'll be your success. All right. Let's go to slide 4, please. Get comfortable with saying no. One of my favorites. This one I just learned, but right now is one of my favorites. All right. Get comfortable with saying no. I told you about energy. Energy is mindset is very important on a daily basis, on a secondly basis. And that's why you have to say no. Sometimes you got to say no to yourself. Some energy will just come. You know that feeling? Some energy will just come and it would throw you off of your game. Some people, some places, some things. That's when you got to tell yourself, mindset, no. Your family that always trying to do something, whether you want to do it or not, but they, mom, dad, sister, brother, mommy, daddy, whoever, can you do this? Can we? No. I'm locked in, I'm disciplined. My mindset tells me I need to work on my goals. I need to focus on what I'm trying to do. Because when I focus on what I'm trying to do, that's going to make my life better, which in turn makes your life better. Say no. It's okay to say no. Saying no is a good thing. It's going to get you to a better place at some point in time. Next slide, please. Plan, plan, plan. This is one of my L's. It's still taking me. I'm still learning how to plan, plan, plan. I'm still terrible. So this one, love a challenge. Just like fears, the things that I'm bad at, I love a challenge. Once I lock in, can't win me. Planning, I'm going to kill it now. I just learned something for myself tonight. You guys just taught me something while you're here. While I'm trying to, we talking, we reasoning, we on the meds, y'all helped me to realize something in my life that I need to change. Plan, plan, plan. If you don't plan, you failing. I do plan, but I know to myself I could plan better. And if I plan better, I'm getting to my goals faster, more efficiently. I am holding myself back. That's mindset. Hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable. You know what you're not doing, what you're supposed to be doing. I can't even tell you. I don't even know why because I told you you're going to get some value and this is the value. But I don't need to tell you nothing. You already know everything I'm saying tonight. You already know everything I'm saying tonight. That's mindset. I can't tell you that's you, but I know you know. You feel that guilt. You feel when you're not doing something where you feel it. You feel it. Plan. Plan, plan, plan. If you plan better, you'll get to your goals faster. Another recipe. Tonight is the best call. They're missing out. I promise you. A year from now, even though I'm with value and giving game, people don't appreciate freeness. A year from now, just like the mentors and the people, the invisible people that I had, some of them I never even met, but I learned so much from them. I started out with nothing and doing a passion and making money. Money is not the objective, but a lot of money is going to come when you do what you're passionate about. Whatever you're passionate about, you'll find a way. If you do not know how to scale what you're doing, all right, let me sit down. And this is not a pitch. If you don't know what you're doing in business, if you want to learn more about business, of course, I would have told you about Calm Your Nerves by now. If you don't know it, you will hear about it in the future. That is what we do. That is what we do. My mom is calling me. Normally I would say yes, answer the phone. Y'all, hold on. This is my mother. She number one. Before, I still love her, but no. There's a no. There's limits. The more I better myself, the easier I'm gonna make her life. And I can't say yes. That's what we just went over. I'm showing you prime example of mindset and what I'm telling you tonight. The best call. They missing. Next slide, please. This one would take months, maybe even years, to sit down and have this conversation. Believe you can. Know you can. This one. Claim it. My gosh. What? Mindset, the number one thing. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. The number one thing, mindset. Believe you can. Know you can. Very different. And then to claim it. I've been reading some crazy books. Crazy means good. Crazy normally means bad, but crazy means good, great. You know, sometimes you're supposed to, they tell you go left, you like, something is not right. That don't make sense. And you go right. Crazy would be one. Believe you can. Know you can. Claim it. Mindset. Mindset. We're not gonna get into this. As I said, that's gonna be a long conversation. Next slide, please. Wow. We done so quick. Last week I was rushing to get off the call. We done. Wow. Mindset, people. Thank you. Mindset. Mindset. The most important call was tonight. Maybe I'll air this out a different time in the future. But mindset. Mindset. You get the mindset, you get your passion, you get your goals, you get your dreams, you get your why. You get that feeling like this doesn't feel right. Like what I'm doing, it's not making sense. This don't feel right. Like if it makes, like I can't sleep sometimes. I'm stressed. Want to pull my hair out. You know. If it don't feel good, mindset will change your life, literally. However fast you want it to. Not easy. Definitely not easy. You're going to experience some things you never experienced in life before. Hold on a second. Mindset. The energy, like I told you guys, mindset. The most important call I could ever do in my life would be this call. Your mindset will change your life. You change your mindset, you change your life. It's that simple. What is stopping you? You know how many times I've been laughed at? People talk this, talk that. Mindset will change your life at any cost. Whatever it takes, you're going to do it. Mindset. Mindset made me experience most of my life in 2 years than I did in all the other years of my life. That was a good way for me to not tell my age. Mindset. Mindset will change your life. Whatever you're passionate about, whatever makes you feel good. You want to travel the world. You want to spend a lot more time with your family. You want to shop. You know, you want to live in a fancy house. You want to drive a nice car. You want to wear a fancy watch. You want to serve others in whatever industry you might be in, whatever way. For me, it's serving. But some people like fancy stuff. That's why I mentioned those. But whatever it is that is your thing, it could be copywriting, it could be a graphic designer, it could be anything. Whatever your passion is, talking to people, relating to people, playing video games, whatever your thing is. If that's not what you're doing right now, whatever your thing is, then you and I both know there's a better place. There's another place that you want to get to. And if you're trying to get to that place, change your mindset. If social media is a distraction, get off social media. Limit your time on social media. Delete the app. You saying I'm gonna just go in here for 5 minutes with the app on your phone, you lying to yourself. You know that. If it whatever your distractions are, it's literally up to you to change your mindset. And it's that easy from saying yes to no. What we waiting for really? Like we grown. Everyone makes their own money. Everyone is an adult, even if you're not, which really, once again, let me just backtrack one thing. Right now I'm dealing with of course we have webinars where it's like an older crowd. Eventually we want to get to the place where we get to the young people, the kids, where we can mentor them, give them the opportunities that we never had. That's the purpose in life, to make somebody else's life better than your life. Someone or something that you love. That's what I want to do. So just remember, if you have kids, what I'm talking about is any part of the world. We haven't gone into finance and marketing and business, because tonight is just about mindset. But the system is, as far as I've seen and experienced and read about or heard about, the system is same all over. The only difference is mindset. The financial system all over, very similar from what I've seen. Once again, okay, let me just speak about X, Y, and Z. What I've seen is pretty much the same. If you have a passion or a goal, it's the same. You get the drive, you get the mindset, you'll get creative. If that's your only hope of feeling good and feeling happy and not having to worry and stress and not feel good and feel bad and feel traumatized, right? Mindset. Mindset. You believe it, you get that mindset, you think it, and you're happy, it's a good thing, you're on the right track. You're on the right track. So in the future, very soon as we grow and we build, if you have younger ones, we will be rolling out at some point in time something for the younger ones where we can mentor them for free and help them to have a better life than we had. Because the goal is at least to make somebody else's life better, right? At some point in time, whether it be your family. For me, it would be younger people. So please bring them out, and we would love to meet everyone in the future. I'm speaking in future tense. Tell me something. Do you guys believe, this is my last thing, then I'm done. Do you believe that in time machines, or you could like travel in time? I can't see the chat, but I'll get the recording later on. If you don't be shy, we all family. Everybody here is we on the same thing. We just trying to make our life better. We're all family. It's a safe space. It's a safe space. I can tell you my life. You don't have to tell me yours. But you know, some questions we can answer and just be a family, be good. We're on this all on the same path. We want good for each other. We want good for ourselves. We want good for our families. We want good for the people that we care about and we love. Right? Do you believe in time traveling or time machines? Can't see any responses. I might ask you guys directly because I know everyone on this call. Do you believe in time machines? Before I would say that was something very, very crazy. That's impossible. And I know sometimes at night you can sit down and lay down and relax and you can think of so many good things. what if my life could be like this? What if I can do this? What if I was doing this? What if I was walking in my purpose and my passion and living my life, not working a 9 to 5, not giving my time to someone else or something else or what, even if that's your passion, that's all right. But whatever it is, you know what it is. Whatever it is. What if I can do the things that I want to do? Whatever it is. You want to live up on the beach, you want to be with your family. What if I can do that? That's what you do on a regular basis. You imagine that. You have past experiences that hurt you, that wasn't good, that was traumatizing, that you felt bad. That's you time travel. You feel something. You felt that. In the future, don't think of anything bad. That's mindset. You think good things, good thoughts, happy thoughts. Believe it, know it, claim it. A lengthy conversation. You time travel. We can time travel. Imagine that. It's not a crazy conversation. This is realistically what you need to do to move forward. It's mindset. It is mindset. You time travel as many times, whatever you want to call it, that's what I'm calling it. Whatever, that's up to you. You don't want to call yourself crazy, that's fine by me. Let me be the crazy one then. This might be bad also to be putting outside. I might not get any endorsements and deals in X, Y, and Z. But believe in yourself. Know yourself and claim it. All right? You time travel. You do whatever you want to call it. You imagine that happy place of doing and writing and thinking or whatever your thing is. You imagine that as many times as possible. That's mindset will get you to where you need to be. Those happy thoughts will get you to where you need to be. You get what I'm saying? Is this making sense to you guys? Those happy thoughts will get you to your place. Not only will you feel good in the present, but you already created it. It's like giving birth. Why wouldn't you think happy thoughts of what you want to do with the type of life you want? Why would you not? You don't like feeling good? You like feeling bad? Of course not. So why not think about happy things of the things that you want to do, you can do, walking in your purpose, doing the things that you love to do, working or traveling, whatever your thing is, serving, whatever your thing is. Of course, you travel more and more and more, and you do it on a regular basis. You get to that mindset. That mindset will get you to of everything we just spoke about. You'll start saying no. You're going to start planning. You're going to start doing the things that you know you got to do. If you know you have to do something, you'll figure out how to do it. You'll work your way around your time and everything to do what you need to do to get to your goals. Right? So, let me see. It's been a while. Let me. That just tells that it. To me, I was talking a lot, but then it's only 7:40. But regardless, I'm gonna end the webinar now because I don't want to keep you guys. Of course, I appreciate you staying on for this long. 40 minutes of your life. You just there's no way for me to repay you. The only way I can repay you is by giving you value. I can't even ask you to come out of your pocket to pay me for anything. That wouldn't make any sense. You just gave me 40 minutes of your life. I appreciate you in so many ways that I cannot thank you. And I hope that with what I'm doing, what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks, I hope that what I shared tonight has been influential to you, has given you value. I don't know if it could give you as much value as giving me 40 minutes of your life, but I hope that it gives you a great, a life-changing deal of value. I hope so. I truly hope so. So I wish my brother could have been here tonight, but he's a great man. He's a great. That's another one of my whys. He's a good brother. And you guys will see him definitely, God's spirit. Next week, I'm gonna make sure I do what I just said. I'm gonna plan. We're gonna, from now to next week, this is your, if I can, give you some homework. Of everything that I just said, conquer one of those things within this week and next week. Really and truly, you could do that in a day. You could do that right now. Really and truly. But for the sake of it, you don't have to come tell me next week. You challenge yourself between today and next week. And it's okay if you don't do it. Remember, you have to give yourself grace. I'm still working on that. But also you can't continue to give yourself excuses, right? Because you know you're making the same mistakes over and over, right? You know you gotta hold yourself accountable, right? You know I can't do that for you, right? You know your family can't do that for you, right? You know this, right? I know you know this. So you have between now and next week to make a step in the right direction. It's the very least you owe yourself, and you owe the people that you love and you care about, and you want to live the life that you want to live, whatever your life or your passion is, whatever it is. You owe that to yourself. All right, so we're gonna end that call on this note. I can't wait for next week. I wish somehow when we really feel comfortable, I'm gonna start like opening the floor, and then you guys can, because really I'm only here to share my experiences so you don't make the same mistakes and to encourage you to get to your goals. So as I do so, sometimes I might have to tell a little bit of my story just so you guys can relate, because I'm very normal. We're the same people, right? I've just made a lot of mistakes. So I'm trying to help you to avoid those mistakes. So at some point in time, maybe next week we can start, if anyone feels like to say anything or give any feedback, maybe. Matter of fact, next week is going to be a presentation about something that really mindset, obviously. So as we present, we can ask also questions about what I'm presenting. So, but other than that, of course, you could just share a little bit of maybe one of your successes. I will continue down that path for the rest of, I am committed to the rest of the year. I committed to the rest of the year. Consistency, mindset. Even with all the crazy noise in the background, it's not gonna stop me. You don't let nothing stop you. Mindset. Man, I wish if everything happens at the right time and for a purpose. Okay, guys, thank you for coming on once again. I appreciate you. I thank you. Looking forward to next week. We're going to continue to build. We're going to continue to grow together. We're going to continue to hold each other accountable. We're going to continue to dream. We're going to continue to get to our goals. We're going to continue to get to our purpose. We're going to continue to walk in our purpose. We're going to continue to be good and share positive energy. We're going to continue to live life and feel lively. Because we know once again, we don't want to feel that feeling. We're going to get to it, right? Wrap it up before I continue. Mindset is going to take me years. A different time, we'll get back to it. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. I love you all. Let's get to it. Thank you. Have a good night, okay? Bye now.